Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hello.
back to another Sunday evening sprint. I feel mildly off-centered. Can we bring it this way? Cool. Nope. Ready? We're going to adjust. You're okay with it? Yeah. There we go. Full face. There we go.
Once I'm taller. Wow.
I know.
I love this.
You know what? I usually have myself tilt it like so drastically so that you can see some of my bookshelves, but then I end up spending the whole entire sprint like really twisted, and it's not doing my back any favors. So I'm just going to sit a little bit more dead on today. It's okay.
Fine. You got a nice pillow back there. You got a nice diamond painting up there. You're fine.
You know, it's fine. It's just my bed. It's a little bit more, personal and non-bookish than my bookshelves over here, but can't have everything. He's all right.
It's okay.
How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm having a day.
Hi, Jennifer. Hello again. Hi, Alyssa.
Hi.
I'm going to cough. Hold on.
Comment came in on StreamYard before it even came in on my YouTube channel thing over here.
Truly. That never happens.
Truly.
It's fine. We're cooking dinner. Yeah, they are coming in on StreamYard before the other one. That literally never happens.
It never happens.
I'll take it. Makes my life a whole lot easier. Maybe StreamYard did an update or something.
Either way, I like it.
I'll take it. I have been only mildly productive today, so I am excited to get into some sprints and get some work done and prepare for my week. This is like my last work week for like 2 weeks. Kind of, sort of, almost. So if I can get through this week, I get most of next week off, some of the following week off, and then I work a couple days, and then I get my second vaccine, and then they gave me off the day after in case I have side effects. So I work like 2 days next week and 2 days the following week, but then I'm off like the whole rest.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to do a whole bunch of work. I've got lots of stuff to get done.
Yeah, I have, so at my job, you can roll over up to like a week's worth of vacation time from your anniversary date, but you have to use it within like 90 days, and that 90 days is up in April, so I have to figure out what to do with the month that I rolled over. I might go to a tiny house again. We'll see.
Tiny house. That's what I was going to say. Tiny house. Need to finish my book. Reading Mount Dragon. I have like 80 pages left. In my head, I said Dragoon, but
I did too.
Did you?
Is that like a Song of Ice and Fire thing? Like, I don't know. For some reason,
I don't think so. That was
head,
Drogo. Dragoon is not. I don't think that's anything. But in my head, I was like, "Don't say Dragoon. Don't say Dragoon." Like I had to force myself to say it right, and then I still commented on it anyway. So it really didn't matter. Hi, Kate. Gotten some rewriting done this weekend. That's great. We're going to finish. We're going to get to work. It's going to be amazing. Hi, Nicole. Last day of spring break. Oh, I have not had spring break yet. It is not even this following week. It's not even this week. It's like the following week. But I'm getting there.
Everyone's welcome.
You are allowed at this show. The other one was my bad.
Oh,
the other one was my bad, Erin. That was we pre-film the Writer's Hive videos and then edit them and put them out later, but we filmed them on StreamYard. It was not meant to be public. So Erin was one of like 4 people that saw 6 minutes of the Writer's Hive that was never meant to be live until after it was edited. She saw some of it the other day because I didn't have it set up to be private, so poor Erin commented.
Bloopers and all.
Poor Erin commented, and I went, "No, stop the stream."
Actually, you went. No.
So bad. It had nothing to do with you. We were never going to talk about it again. I apologize. Thank you for being there and supporting us. The video will be up at some point. But you got a sneak peek. We laughed about it so hard. And it's so hard.
And I think we're going to include that blooper at the end of that video too, of that. So you'll be able to see the moment that she realized that you were seeing it. She was no.
Because I was like, that's really weird. Like, I'm in the middle of sharing like my portion of the video. And I'm like, why are they commenting to me instead of just being like, can you hold up a second? And then it was, I saw it was Aaron. I'm like, there's no Aaron. Oh my God, what did I do? I freaked out. But thank you very much for having your notifications on, which reminds me, if you have not liked this video, subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications. Now's the time to do it, because you never know when you're going to get blooper unaired footage that shouldn't have been live yet. So like, maybe give it a go. It worked out for Aaron.
Poor Kate was like, did she see me struggling? Oh my God.
She definitely did. She definitely did. I can't imagine. Oh God, it's funny. Okay. So what's everybody working on tonight?
I'm working on drafting of my, I don't know what to call this, suspense horror, I guess is what I would call it.
Sus horror.
That doesn't sound right. You little sus whore. That's what that sounds like.
Susser. Horrence.
I'm writing a horrence. They're gonna be like, what now?
A what? A sussor? Horns.
I like horrence. I'm gonna go with that.
Horns is pretty great.
So if anybody ever hears me use the word horrence, you will have been a part of the 13 people that understand what that means.
The origin story for it. You got it. Helping a friend with edits. Very nice. Amazing. Very nice. Writing my friend's mom a card. Oh.
That's very sweet.
That's very nice. Congratulations. Writing and editing. Yeah. I will be editing. Amber will be drafting. So we're all at our different stages. I don't know if anybody's reading tonight. Feel free to do that as well if you're here and you just want to read. And then I think between the 30-minute sprint and the 45-minute sprint, we're going to have a gush sesh. I want to know the best thing that has happened to you this week. Your most exciting, share-worthy piece of news. So think about it for a little bit. Not too much, because I want you to work in the 30-minute sprint. But we're going to jump into the 30-minute sprint, get going, and then we'll touch base in between the 30 and the 45. But let's all get some work done. Sound good?
Sounds perfecto.
Awesome. I don't have a comment up, so I can't get yelled at. I'm going to share the alarm. And mute myself. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Hello, hello, hello. I still had music in my ears I had to turn off.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to offer a prize to somebody who can comment the song that I'm lip syncing to.
You don't want them to spend that much time staring at your lips while they work.
I don't. However, comma, if you were able to identify it, kudos. You could do it afterwards in like the stream when you rewatch it. You know. How'd you do?
I did okay. I got about 700 words.
It's not bad.
Oh.
Very good.
No, but
nice
I did the first time I wrote this, or the first, second, and third time I wrote this, I wrote it in present tense, and I think that present tense honestly just doesn't work for me. But I kept finding myself trying to write it in present tense, and I'd have to go back and think, like, I think that sentence doesn't read right. And I know it'll take a little bit of time to get back into it, and then it'll just flow, but...
Are you sticking with present?
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm past perfect.
Okay.
But because I wrote it so many times in present, when I think of it, it's still a little bit present in my mind. It just...
Mm-hmm.
I flow in and out of it too much when I try to do present. So
yeah, I'm editing a book that I wrote past perfect, and the book that I just queried is first person
present,
and then so I've done first person for my next 2 contemporary novels, and then this one is past. And so, like, I keep trying to edit this one as something that it shouldn't be. And I have to keep going back in there and being like, there's no I. Get rid of it.
Yeah, to go back from, like, present to past is one thing, but to go from, like, first person to third that's hard. That's hard.
It is. It's brutal. So I'm like, I have to keep reminding myself. Anyway, it is what it is. I get it. I feel your pain, but that's good. It's a great workout. 351. Congrats, Kate. Well done. 10 chapters left. Yay. Schoolwork is perfectly acceptable. A lot of people do that. Somebody has 10 how many tests tomorrow? 10 tests. 3 tests. A lot of tests tomorrow. So hopefully you're studying.
I don't miss those days.
I do and I don't. I feel like I would be in school forever if I could. Got here with 3 minutes left, so I didn't do much, just sat down. That's okay. We got the long one still coming, so it's all right. Hella productive. Tidied the kitchen, swept, did dishes, threw out trash, prepped overnight oats, and cold brew coffee for the next 3 days. That's phenomenal.
Amazing.
And now that all that is done, you can use your 45-minute sprint to get done whatever else you need to get done. That was in the short sprint. You're going to get so much done in the long one. Listen, there's a fine balance between all of my head, none of my head. I write in third person, but catch myself writing in the first. Yeah. Listen, editing is a beautiful thing, and that's what it's there for. You got this.
I don't even want to tell people how many times I've tried to just finish my associate's degree. And then finally I was able to finish that a couple of years ago. And I went once to try to finish my bachelor's. But I think the format of the actual classes that I was taking at that school, that WGU, just did not work for me. So
yeah,
maybe one day. But as of right now, I'm done for a while.
Makes sense. Yeah, I have my bachelor's, and I've like low-key considered if I want to go for my MFA in like writing, but then I'm also like, I could also just maybe be writing. So maybe
it does
not.
take a lot of time away from that.
It does. And so I think like the great thing about it is that it gives you time to explore different creative writing techniques, et cetera, and like kind of hone your craft. But I feel like I'm doing that in like a practical sense as well. Not that I don't see value in an MFA. I just I have one degree. My diploma is framed up in a closet. I've never put it out once. I didn't even walk in my own graduation. Like I just don't care. I love school,
up there on
but
top
like
of my bookshelf.
I don't need it. I don't need to do that anymore.
I tried so many times to get that associates that it was a weird, like, proud moment when I got it, but then it was also like I heard people's voices in my head that was like, but it's just an associate. It's like, but I was like, okay, but it took me like 10 years to do it.
No, you did good. You did good. Editing a scene. Yay. It's going well. Yay.
Knock on wood.
I shall knock for you.
I don't want to knock too loud or my dog will bark. So
that's true. Sounds good. I'm telling you, more and more, the degrees mean nothing except a lifetime of debt. First collection of poetry comes out on April 6th. Yay!
That's amazing.
Which leads me to, while I go through the next couple of comments, that leads me to my mid-sprint prompt. We haven't done this in a while. We did this like a couple times a while back, but I want to know your most exciting news, your like praiseworthy, brag-worthy, like humble brag away. I want to know what you have to celebrate. It's like the most exciting thing for you. Throw it in a comment. I want to share it. We want to cheer for you.
Mine is just that I used my stimulus check to buy a new mattress, and then because I bought a new mattress that was bigger than my previous mattress, I also had to go buy a new bed frame. So then I had to put together said bed frame because I'm not like gonna go buy an expensive bed frame. I'm going to IKEA, you know.
Yeah.
And now, like, what is it back here? Are these your lats, like right back here by your shoulder blades, are so sore? Oh my god.
I bet.
So I feel like I like worked out. I'm like, oh, I'm so sore. And I had to squat a lot. So like the back of my legs are just burning.
On fire. 3-hour shift tomorrow. Don't want to go. I have a much longer shift than that. I feel your pain.
I have like a 10-hour shift tomorrow. So I feel you.
Alyssa, I like ideally, here's the thing. Like I love school. Like I am a learner. I am somebody who would stay in school and continue to learn forever and ever and ever. And I thought for a while that I had to be like actively at a university or at a school to do that. But I realize now with the internet and like, I took 2 master classes today. I did Roxanne Gay and Amy Tan. I did 2 master classes today. So like, there's other ways to learn. There's other ways to continue to grow, craft books, etc. Like I can't afford to go back for all of that, but I'm all about continuing to learn.
Yeah.
No, you better buy a copy and support an author. Good morning. I'm being paid to be a professional student. Yeah, it actually is. If you work in any form of residence life or financial aid departments for any college, you typically get free college courses. So if you are an employee at a college, typically you can continue to attend school there for free. And you can just pile on degrees. I have multiple friends that have done that. And they just work in residence life or different kinds of departments at the college, and you can continue to take classes. So you're technically getting paid to take classes and earn degrees. So you can do that, at least in America. I don't know where you are, but you can do that.
You ready?
Yeah. Nope.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah. Poof.
Yay.
Oh, nope.
Yay.
Halfway done grad school. Woo woo. There you go.
That's right.
Go support it. First degree back. Nice. Good luck. It's a lot.
It's amazing.
Brenna is killing it.
Yay!
Second book comes out on the 30th. It's an urban fantasy. I saw the cover. I really like it. I want to know who the stone dude is what I want to know.
To go look it up.
But congratulations. We should high five. High five for Brenna. Damn it. Woo, woo.
High five for
Brenna. Yay. Just started my current job about 9 months ago. Turns out my boss wants to expand my role, so we're starting to build a writer team. The intern this summer is the start of my own team. That is amazing, Kate.
That's awesome.
Well done.
Yay.
Yay.
You're such a dork.
Wait a minute. You won $135 from the radio and got stimulus money, which I have still not gotten. I don't want to talk about it. That's exciting.
Ooh, this series does have really pretty covers.
Doesn't it?
Oh, gosh, that looks so much like, what is his name? He's on Fantastic Four. If anybody wants to know, this is the cover.
It's gorgeous. I love those colors.
He looks like the guy from, is it the Fantastic Four?
Yeah, like the rock dude.
Yeah. I'm interested.
I know. Interest is piqued. May not be exciting, but I have a goal of doing a gallery wall in my house, and I bought some art for it. Finally, that's amazing. Like,
I love home improvement stuff all the time,
yes.
anytime.
Are you doing like fantasy art? Do you have a theme for your gallery wall, or are you doing like official like painting art prints?
Yeah, so my bedroom is basically kind of like a wanderlust travel type theme, and I have like a gallery wall of all pictures that I've taken while traveling around. Like, it's centered around a painting that I got in Paris at the Eiffel Tower that I kind of sort of only paid half for, but that's a whole other story. But I got that, and then I have like my pictures around it, so like that's my gallery wall. So I'm interested in what yours is gonna look like. I love home improvement stuff.
Very first book out by the end of the year. Siobhan!
Yay! You could do this.
You're gonna do great. This. I don't think they do that here in Australia, which is a bummer. Yeah, I know. You're very welcome. I use design. Very nice. Intern, yay! That's exciting. Congratulations. I hope it goes well.
It's called so book 1 is Into the Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Book 2 is Hidden in Shadows. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't it?
Well, thank you. It makes me feel happy just because it's pictures of places that I've actually been in, I've seen, and I can add to it as the years go once I can get back to traveling again. Because the wanderlust is real now that the pandemic is here.
Yeah. Ooh, I love the idea of like rough sketches and found objects. Ooh, I like that.
I love like the line drawings that are just like very sketchy, but just like one line to make the whole picture. I love those.
All right, you heard it here first. Going on sale Tuesday for the week.
Get that sale
before release.
That sale.
Very exciting. Very exciting. Very exciting. We are here not just to continue to encourage you to get more work done, but also to celebrate your successes when you come here every week to do work and then you put out a book. You better believe we're going to help you promote it. So congratulations. That's amazing. Very excited for you. Who's ready for the 45?
Me? Siobhan actually has a question for you. How are you feeling after your jab, Julie?
Oh. So for those of you that do not know, I got my first vaccine on Thursday, and I got the Pfizer vaccine, and I feel fine. I feel great. I had no side effects other than a stiff arm, which did not happen right away. I would say maybe 12 hours after I got the vaccine, and I moved my arm around. I tried to be really active throughout the day, but then it got really sore. Friday, it was pretty tender. By Saturday, I was fine, and I had no other side effects, no headaches, no nothing. So we're going to cross our fingers that my second one on the 8th of April goes really well. but just in case, my employers did get me off on Friday. So we will see. I'm very lucky. The mother that I work for as a nanny works at Pfizer. So she's very understanding of the whole medical process. And she goes for her second vaccine this week. So we'll have a baseline to go off of. We know everybody's different, but we're going to wait and see how she does this week. But
I've tried to get mine, but it's hard to get your grubby little hands on here in Texas. So
yeah. I mean, honestly, it's not the easiest thing in the world here either. I was able to get one scheduled, but it wasn't until April 7th. And then I was able to get it as a family member / household employee of an employee of Pfizer. I was able to get it a little bit earlier than I would have been scheduled to otherwise. But now 2 of my 3 sisters have gotten their first dose. My dad's gotten his first dose. My grandmother's gotten her first dose. A lot of people have asked about my grandmother, who is 91. She has her first dose. She goes this Thursday for her second. So we are on the road to being fully vaccinated, which feels really, really good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to start it tomorrow. Ooh. Never like to travel. Yeah, I love traveling, but
I love to travel.
Yeah. We're ready. Congrats. We're ready. We're moving. Yay. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. Keep going. I was on every single website all the time, every single day. But we finally were able to get them. My brother-in-law is a teacher. He got the Johnson & Johnson 1 shot, had no side effects. But apparently, I just read that there's a study that said women get more side effects than men, which is BS. We deal with enough already, but apparently that's a thing.
Messed up.
It's straight BS. Yeah. No. It's actual bullshit. And I've had 2 friends now that had the second Pfizer vaccine, and they both got laid out for 12 to 24 hours the next day. But I go in the morning on Thursday, and they say that the side effects don't start until 8-9 hours out, kind of like the soreness. So I think I'll probably be able to do that day of work and then head home. But it's okay. Oh, after the first one, that sucks. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Your age group. Yeah, I know. It's the one time that being fat helps.
Fat privilege.
Fat privilege. Hi, I'm fat. I'm going to go now. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, so I will say that, I know, guys, it's been really difficult. No, don't tell me that. Yeah, the J&J apparently hasn't been too bad. Okay. Yeah. I've heard studies, mild, very early studies, and I don't think there's anything scientific or anything that they would be willing to put out publicly, but just minor correlations between people that take Eliquis, which is a blood thinner for heart disease, Eliquis, and not having side effects. My grandmother takes Eliquis, so I'm hoping, knock on wood, that she doesn't have side effects, because she would not handle that well.
No, she wouldn't.
She really wouldn't. She truly wouldn't. But yeah, I think it's all pretty individual. I'm not the best when it comes to not feeling well. I don't enjoy it, but my immune system tends to not be absolute garbage. So we'll see. I can't imagine. Really can't. As soon as I was able to, I was signing up absolutely everywhere. And I'm very lucky that a lot of the people in my family feel the same way, so that hopefully we're, able to gather together, but not necessarily here or there. I appreciate you asking. I feel fantastic. And are we ready to sprint?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. We can table this for afterwards if you guys want, but I want to make sure we continue on the productivity train.
Let's do this.
All right.
Oh God, I'm so sore.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right.
You ready?
Here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back from our second and final sprint. Nope. Oh, I think my YouTube unmuted, so the timer went off twice for me in my ears. Hello, hello. How did everybody do?
I'm just finishing up this sentence really quick.
Get it. Finish it up. I'm going to save really quick. Everybody save your work. Back up your work. If you're working on stuff, save and back up. I just hit a new chapter. So I got done like 8 pages of edits. Why? This is also a scene that I need more extensive edits on. So it's not horrible. I'm trying to like flesh out some world and environment kind of stuff. So I know it's going to take me a little bit longer, but these edits are just taking me so much longer than I would like them to. Just okay. Trying to tell myself it's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right.
It's not supposed to. If you're doing like a really good edits, like if you're actually editing a lot of world building and character building, like it's going to take more than a couple of weeks to do that. So
yeah, it's one of the things that I've realized takes me a lot longer, especially in terms of the kind of edits that I'm working on right now. I have a whole video up on my channel about myself and my aphantasia, but one of the critiques that I get a lot is that the emotion of worlds and settings and relationships is very clear, but like the actual like physical descriptions, especially in like a fantasy or something like that, they tend to fall flat or not exist at all because I can't see it. There is no images in my head. So I have to like really work extra hard to make those kinds of things kind of come to life. So it takes a lot more out of me to do that. So
yeah, I mean, doing big picture edits just takes longer. Doing line edits can go very quickly, but big picture edits and edits. Wow, I'm tired. Big picture edits, you have to like really think about how you want to change it and what you want to do, and it's a lot.
I also don't know how to do big picture edits. Like if I'm reading through to edit, I don't know how to do big picture edits and not fix the line edit stuff that I see as I go.
I think that's okay. I mean, you don't have to not. I mean, if you see it, you can fix it.
Yeah. So they take me a little bit longer, but it's okay. All right, here we go. How'd you do?
I got how many did I have before?
700 something?
Yeah, so I think I got around 1,000 because I have 1,747 for the day. So, yay! Woo! Woo!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, let's see how everybody's doing. Hello, welcome. Unfortunately, you came here very close to the end, but that's okay. I saw you. 3 lessons finished for your class. That's amazing. Worked on a guided journaling thing for goals and intentions and stuff. I love the thing for the stuff. Sounds great. Finished up planning and meal planning. Look at you go.
I hate meal planning.
I don't know how many pages I read, was listening to the audio and doing happy color. Very nice. I didn't finish my book because I ended up missing the first sprint because someone called. It happens. If you're reading anything fun, like if you're reading anything currently, like even if you came here to work on writing, if you're reading anything fun, let me know down below. I'm always interested to know what people are reading.
I'm reading Our Last Echoes by Kate Alice Marshall currently, and I'm loving it so far.
I loved that book so much. I'm 21% of the way into Survive the Night by Riley Sager, his arc of his new book.
Very excited. I love his stuff, even though his last couple ones were a little disappointing. I still overall really enjoyed them. So
this one goes back to a more true thriller.
I love
It's
that
more
for
like
him.
it's more like his first two. Let's see. Tweaked my formatting, listened to music, played
A game. She says it later. Played a
yeah,
game.
yeah. Cool. I ended up listening to like Disturbed
I
radio while I
do.
was writing. I was like, it was aggressive, but I was enjoying it.
I was actually listening to the soundtrack for Queen of the Damned, which has a lot of like Disturbed and Corn and all that. So I was like, and it makes me happy. So like if you looked at me, I was probably like, da, 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 but it's like, and I'm just like,
I know. I was over here like really getting into it. Which probably looks like I'm not actually doing work, but again, it's like I constantly work to music. Even if I'm singing it, I can still be doing other things.
Yeah. I actually, when I listen to audiobooks alone and not with Julie, because me and Julie do sometimes listen to audiobooks in Diamond Paint. If I'm alone, sometimes I do enjoy listening to an audiobook and doing like paint by numbers app, like coloring apps on my phone. Or even like the Mario where it's like mindless, where you don't have to think about it.
That's amazing.
Yay.
Well done.
You got this. Yeah.
We high five for you. It read 11 pages. That's fantastic. Yes. I love it. I love that.
There's sometimes I can fly through pages, and there's some days where it's just like I read so slow. It's fine. Reading is reading. Doesn't matter how long it takes you.
Nope. When I really love a book too, and I'm like really taking my time with the sentences and like falling into the way the writing style works, like it takes me longer too.
Yeah, like if I'm reading a mystery or a thriller, I tend to go fast. But if I'm listening or not listening, if I'm reading one, or if I'm reading like a Laini Taylor, where the words are just very musical and beautiful, I just take my time and read it slowly because I just take in the words. I love it.
Yep.
Yay! You're almost done.
That's so close. Ring shout.
Ring shout.
Nice. I do too. Yay! I don't even know when it comes out, to be honest, but
his usually come out in July.
Yeah, I think it's still a while away. But as soon as it came through on NetGalley, I was like, yes, I will read you. Which I think is one of my first thrillers for the year. I've not really read very many thrillers this year. The Gilded Ones. Oh, I hope you're enjoying it. I think you said you were. She is a fantastic human being. I had the absolute joy of interviewing her. And she was lovely.
I have seen the cover for that ring shout around before.
Mask of Mirrors. Ooh, I have that. I really want to read it. I'm so glad you liked that. That is this giant chunker.
Oh, it's a pretty cover. Oh, you Jesus.
Oh, yeah, Jesus is right. It's so big.
She is so thick.
It is thick. There is like a guide in the back, but like, here's the thing. The acknowledgments, I don't want to spoil myself, but it's only 630 pages. I think it's like, it's a thicker paper.
So it's not Bible pages like
it isn't. No, it's a thicker page. It's thicker paper, but like, because like 630 is not horrible, but like, he's big.
It is big.
Yeah, but I do have high hopes for it, and I'm glad that you liked it because it came in a book box for me, and I had never heard of it before, but I kept it because I'm intrigued, and it's a book one. And I'm into it. And it's an Orbit book. Like I usually like Orbity books, you know?
I do like Orbit's books usually.
Yeah, I do. Okay. What else? Word a few different ways. Ooh, I love that. Good. Smart.
One of my strengths is what is the editing one? I'm tired. I can't. Restorative, thank you. I'm very tired. And that puzzle piece, like editing together, it sounds like amazing to me. I really can't think.
No, We Free the Stars. Oh, that's book 2, huh?
have to find out. Don't I have the first one of that series?
I unhauled mine. You might
I don't
still
remember.
have it. It's beautiful, but I did not keep it. I am still reading Mount Dragoon.
Dragoon.
And probably going to be a 5-star. Ooh, suspense thriller about a virus. Oh, good Lord. Computer hacking. Listen, I read, what was it? Parasite by Shauna McGuire or Myra Grant and Station 11 at the beginning of COVID. It was the wrong life choice. So, like, I get it. Virusy things
does it have true hacking, or is it like the movies where they're like, I'm in? You know,
I control half the city lights. I control this. And so you're like, really?
Because working in IT, I actually have to learn about computer hacking and like see how people do it so that we can know how to recognize it and like prevent it. And it's such a slow, tenuous thing for them to have to do. And movies and TV are always like, let me see if I can get in. Okay, I'm in. I have control of the mainframe. I've changed it. And I'm like, oh my God, it's not how it works.
It's not how any of this works. I need to do some diamond painting too. I have not done it in
like weeks. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Academy of Assassins.
I like that name though. Brutger.
Summer at Firefly Beach. I feel like I've seen that cover. Finish up homework, do some reading, or world building for my new project. World building for a new project is always a great idea. I'm just saying.
It's like some of the best parts is like getting ready and learning and figuring it out.
It is. Fantasy with human dragons violence?
Humor, not humans.
I said humor.
You said humans.
I did not.
You're like, human dragons. And I was like,
humor
what?
Dragons. Humor and dragons. Funny dragons. And violence.
I would read a book about funny dragons, honestly. I think that would be
the
like,
Aragon series had like Saphira was she had some
I can't. I just can't. It's
why?
It's have you ever tried to reread it now as you're older and like
no, I have not.
I can't I tried to read it after it already like all the hype was that and I was like I cannot.
No, I read them when I was young and I still have the originals down on my shelves, but I've not tried to reread them. I do have his newest, To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, but I have not read that yet.
I do want to read that one, but I can't. I tried it a few times. I can't do it.
I will say NetGalley right now is popping. I have People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, who wrote Beach Read.
Mm-hmm.
I have hers on an arc. I have Riley Sager as an arc. I have the new, what is her name? Help me.
Sorry, I'm reading comments coming up. Sorry.
I know. Dang it. What's the name of the woman who wrote it doesn't matter. It's gone.
Who wrote what?
The one where the girl's running on the cover. She runs across the country from like one side to the other side. A
Heart and a Body in the World?
Yeah. Her new one. I have an arc of her new one. Gosh, man.
Like I can't think of her name.
Yeah. Orbit books are good.
They do pick really, really good books.
Let me free the stars. Audio. She is thick.
She's thick.
It's more like on TV. I'd say it's comparable to a Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. Okay.
Girl and Dragon Tattoo did do a really good job with that.
Jenny Hale. I heard Human Dragons. Damn you. Fine.
I have House in the Cerulean Sea up there to read soon.
There is a cute, funny dragon in that.
You can't see it because your page is in pen thing, but it's literally, these are like the new books that I've bought recently, and it's here. Well,
mine's up there. You can't see it. I actually just heard Chelsea Palmer say that the hardback is now out of print. You can only get it in paperback, and apparently the hardback is now like incredibly. You got a paperback? They said like the paperback is like crazy sought after. Like it's gone now. Like you have to get it thrifted or from like secondhand sellers.
For the hardcover?
For the hardcover. It's only paperback now.
I just liked the look of the paperback one. And I don't think they had the hardback at the Barnes & Noble I went to.
Yeah, apparently they don't sell it anymore. I have a hardback, but it's completely by chance. I got declined for Emily Henry. I'm sorry. It's not high fantasy. The males are arrogant and hilarious. The women are all strong and confident. That sounds amazing.
That does sound amazing.
Sounds fantastic. What else was I reading? I am physically reading I Am Still Alive by Kate Alice Marshall, which is the only Kate Alice Marshall I've not read yet. I think, right? I think it's just the 3 books.
Yeah, I think so.
By her?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. So then that completes that.
Our Last Echoes is really good so far.
It is so good.
Julie, I won't say you talked me into it because you didn't tell me to do it at all.
What'd I do?
But you made me interested in this series of books that I just bought. Because she was reading the Lost Boy. And then like this mermaid one sounds really good, and the Alice one's like it sounds really good. And I got the UK.
Your cover is cooler than my cover. I like your cover better. I read this one.
I actually really like your cover.
I rated it. Yeah.
I actually do really like your cover. Like your cover on the other books too, like even on the Alice and everything, they just have a really cool.
Yeah. And then I did my new. This is what I'm doing in all of my books this year, where I like write my notes and my rating, the dates that I read it. So all of that is in here.
I've been doing that too, but I haven't finished anything since like January.
This is not for the February, but I adore Peter Pan retellings, and I have I shouldn't say quite a few pre-ordered this year. I just have Darling by Kay Ancrum pre-ordered, but give me a Peter Pan retelling any day.
Yeah, and
that was amazing.
Yeah, and Vanessa says that Alice, the Alice one is really good, but super dark, which so was Lost Boy.
Lost Boy was
I'm into
super dark.
I'm into the super dark, lots of triggers type stories. Like the darker the better. I love that stuff.
That's what you're getting.
So when she was telling me, then I saw the U.S. covers had all like the blood and all them on it. I was like, I'm interested.
It's a lot. Amari, ooh. Did you like it? Did you like it though? I've loved her other books, and there is connection between the Rules for Vanishing and Our Last Echoes. I don't think this first one is connected. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's connected. But I'm very early in on it, so I can't really say very much about it. But yes, the Lost Boy is not. It's so much to take in, but.
What does it say about me that when you're reading it and you start gagging and I go, oh, I need to read that.
Yeah.
What does that say about me that I'm like, that sounds so good.
It was a lot. Super, super dark. Yeah. I think in general, their writing is just very dark. Like their retellings are very triggering and dark and gruesome, but like.
I feel like is almost like taking it back to the original source, because a lot of these original fairy tales were very dark. Yeah. So.
Ooh, shifter books.
Ooh, I have not read a good shifter book in a long time. I have read Peter Pan.
I have read Peter Pan. I don't love Peter Pan. I will say that I love the idea of Peter Pan and the premise of Peter Pan. The actual J.M. Barrie Peter Pan I don't love as much, but the retellings of Peter Pan I have loved. Like there are some really good ones. I really like Tiger Lily. Lost Boy is probably one of my favorite ones though. Peter Darling was a good one. I like the retellings tend to be where Peter Pan shines for me.
Yeah, I haven't read a ton of Peter Pan retellings, but I think like Peter Pan is that way for me. I didn't love Peter Pan, but I loved the premise and I loved what it could spawn in other people's imagination. Yeah. The same with Alice in Wonderland. I hated Alice in Wonderland, but I love what that imagination of that world can spawn out of other people, especially when they take it dark. Like, yes.
I agree. Yes. I do know that Eden Thomas has the Peter Pan retelling, Lost in the Neverwoods, and I'm super interested. I have not read Cemetery Boys yet, and I still have it on my shelves. So I want to read that one first and make sure that I like vibe with his writing style, which I feel like I will. Again, another amazing author that I had the
I just
pleasure
love
of
him.
interviewing.
When I hear him talk, I just love him.
I know.
He's so awesome.
He was amazing to interview, and actually was on before the interview started live, just talking to me, and I was like, he's like, "You're gonna do fine." And then afterwards, he was like, "You did great."
Is it bad to say I have a total author crush on him? My
No,
gosh,
not allowed.
total author crush.
But yeah, I'm very interested in that one. I just haven't gotten there yet. Yes, the darker the better. I did like it, but I'm so ooh, dogs. Did you read Be Not Far From Me?
I'm
By
scared
Mindy
of that one.
McGinnis?
I'm
Listen,
scared.
You should be. I don't think I've dry heaved more in a book than ever, but that Be Not Far From Me is another survival story book, and it's
so small. I know I could get through it so quickly, but it just scares me. It's so intense.
Hoof. I will be doing something for Nano. I don't know what yet. I'm hoping to be done my edits by then, but I don't really know. But I'll be doing some form of work, I'm sure, but less in like a drafting goal, probably more of just a work every day goal, which I have anyway. So I will not be participating in any official capacity because their website sucks.
I will no longer be participating in any NaNoWriMo event ever. It doesn't, the format, not that there's anything wrong with it. I think NaNoWriMo is amazing. The format of the way that they teach you to write just doesn't work for me anymore. Yeah. It got me writing in the first place, but now it doesn't work for me anymore.
Yeah. Tiger Lily's fantastic. I've always intended to do a Nano, but will I actually do it? I will say I have written 2 books or first drafts of books during Nano. Maybe 3. Did I do the first book during a Nano? No. Parts of it though, maybe. Anyway, they worked for what they needed to work for. I think they did help me build a habit, but now they no longer feel necessary. Peter Pan audiobooks. I do love Rupert's voice. I will. I know.
I've heard such good things about it.
I know. Ooh, okay. Good to know. I know. I'm pretty excited about it. You should. Her writing is fantastic. That book is a lot, but it is good. I will say I did get an arc. I don't know if it's out now. I got an arc of Initial Insult.
Oh, I was like, it
Not Be Not Far From Me. Yeah. Be Not Far From Me is way out. I got an arc of Initial Insult, which is a Cask of Amontillado retelling. Actually loathed it. Like, don't know what happened. I don't know.
But did you like the Cask of Amontillado?
Yeah, I was fine with that as like a short story. Like that, I didn't have a problem with that. This one,
it is out.
It is out.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that one I did not like. That was the first book by her that I have not like 4 or 5 starred. I adore her writing, and I don't know if that was an IP project where she was hired to write it and had specific guidelines or something, but it was like the first thing of hers. She's usually pretty dark, but it was the first thing of hers that was just like downright problematic for me, and like 10 out of 10 did not love. Not a fan. But otherwise, fantastic writing.
I feel like Poe is problematic overall though.
Yeah, but she took it places. Like normally her stuff is really dark and you're like, "Oh, okay," but there's like a greater message to it. This was just like it didn't have it was just problematic. I think I love how I probably did. I think I 100% did part of my fantasy novel during a Nano. For sure.
We did and we didn't do Nano.
Yeah.
I think that we started a couple weeks before Nano started, but we did a 1 month thing, like, and half of it was during Nano.
But I feel
Because
like I
we
also
met
did
up.
like a rewrite during a Nano.
You probably did do a rewrite during a Nano. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we met up in mid-November, like right before my birthday, and we had already gotten through majority
A
of
big
our
chunk.
first draft. So we
Yeah.
were like at least 50,000 in at that point.
Yeah. I don't think it was like a true Nano, but I think between that Nano and then subsequent until I did my contemporaries, I think I probably worked on it for sure.
Yeah, because I think we were going to wait until Nano, but then the time that I was coming, we would have barely started. So we were like, let's just start early.
Let's just start early. Yeah.
But we still did do 50,000
Yeah.
words in the 30 days. So it still counts.
Yep. Listen, it's great for that push and the community vibe of like, let's all sit down and get work done. But I feel like I've built a circle of people around me that do that anyway.
Yeah, but that whole like write your 50,000 words in 30 days, like fast, work. It doesn't work for me anymore. I need to slow down and pay attention because I start to inflate words that don't need to be there.
And
just to get the word
storylines,
count.
just to get the word count in. Yeah.
And so I just need to slow down.
Yeah. Maybe pick it back up again. It's fast. It'll go quick. It
doesn't work for me, Julie. Hush.
I'd start.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, no.
Hush. How dare you?
How dare you?
Anyway.
Exactly. That's my thought. I enjoy Nano, but I don't want to rush my project.
Nope. We have been long-winded tonight, my friends.
Yeah, we went longer than we normally do.
Tangents upon tangents. But thank you for being here. Thank you for continuing to show up on Sunday nights to get work done before the week begins. I'm excited about next week. It's going to be a good week.
It's going to be a really great week.
It's going to be a really great week. I have links down below to Amber, to the timer, to all of the important things, to my website if you want writing prompts, to my newsletter if you want writing prompts in your mailbox, and or exclusive information before it comes out to the rest of the world. There's that. That's a thing that you can have. I think that's it. We did a whole bunch, as Aaron will tell you, we did a whole bunch of the Writer's Hive filming this weekend. We have a whole bunch of really cool episodes coming out for you soon. I have a really exciting video coming out on Tuesday. Maybe stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to have a panic attack. Okay. I start my new job on Monday. Yay! That's not the right one. Congrats. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you next Sunday right back here. Same place, same time, 8 p.m. EST for more productivity sprints. And I may throw some in when I'm off work for spring break. I might just throw them in as I work. They would be probably unplanned and completely random, but I would like to try to get some more in. So stay tuned. That's it for tonight. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a fantastic week. Yeah? Anything, Amber? No? Nothing?
Nope. That's it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.